Hey guys, it's Tombo, the Fit Cosplayer, your bodyweight trainer for cosplayers, gamers, and nerds. And in today's video, I'm actually going to be reacting to 9 types of cosplayers. I saw this video in my feed and I thought it'd be a really good idea. I've been cosplaying for a few years. I've done different styles of cosplaying. So let's see the validity of this video. Let's see if it rings true for the different types of cosplayers.
Oh yeah. Hello everyone, my name's MV Perry and today I'm going to be talking about the 9 types of cosplayers. Now first of all, what is cosplay? Well, it's when people dress up as their favorite characters from anime, video games, movies, etc. And sometimes cosplayers have fun pretending to be those characters and role-playing as them, which is why it's called cosplay. The first type of cosplayer is the casual cosplayer. The casual cosplayer has tried cosplaying a few times before, but not enough to actually be considered a real cosplayer. They most likely don't even use the full costume, but instead just use a wig and put it over their regular clothes. Now, they can evolve into more advanced cosplayers, it's just this is the beginning phase. This is kind of like level 1 in terms of cosplaying.
Yeah, so I have friends that do this. This is good. I like this one. This one is good. Casual cosplayer, yes. I'll make fun of them for not doing the whole thing, but if you think of it, so it's like if you're playing Just Dance and you're just standing there waving your arm instead of moving your feet, that's the casual cosplay. You're technically still playing Just Dance, but you're not really dancing.
Next type of cosplayer is the event-only cosplayer. The event-only cosplayer is someone who only puts on their costume for events like Halloween, or parties, or maybe that once-a-year anime convention. Besides these events, they seem like normal people with normal lives. They're not gonna post on their social media about it or walk around town with their costumes on, but if it's time for everybody to dress up, that's when they'll join in the fun. Next type of cosplayer is the heavy cosplayer. And don't get confused, I'm not talking about being overweight. The heavy is usually a guy, but not always, and cosplays as mechs or big characters that one would have thought to be impossible to cosplay in the first place.
Oh, definitely with the heavy cosplaying, it's a lot of work, you know. The people who tend to do heavy cosplaying are the more devoted fans. They're the ones that build the machines from scratch, usually, and yeah, a lot of times you can only walk around outside depending on obviously the width, because you can't walk through doors necessarily, unless you have your pieces breakable and move them inside the building. It's gonna be really hard, but definitely this one's good.
They take up a lot of space at conventions, and every 5 seconds they have to stop and pose for a group of 10 or more people who are taking pictures of them. Next type of cosplayer is the moe cosplayer. Kind of the opposite of the heavy cosplayer, the moe cosplayer only wants to cosplay cute and girly characters. They spend a long time applying their makeup, and I mean a long time, and practice all sorts of kawaii poses in the mirror. Sometimes they've practiced the same pose for so long though, that they actually get stuck in that position for hours on end.
Help please?
Okay, not really. that part was a joke. Next type of cosplayer is the fake cosplayer. And the fake cosplayer doesn't actually watch anime or play games, do they?
This is so true. This is also really popular with, you know, this is for the men and the women. When you want to cosplay as like a more sexual character, right? Something with very little clothing, to show off your body. You know, the guys too, they want to show off their abs and all of that, show off the biceps. It's like they just, you know, they're doing it for the wow factor. There's nothing wrong with it. You're not a bad person, but it's just you know, you're not really one of us. But anyway, moving on.
And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that the fact that they're trying to deceive us, that's the thing that I don't like about it. Because they act like they're more into it than they actually are. They could be getting all the pics and attention, but the moment someone asks them, "Wow, you're amazing! Who is your favorite villain from Sailor Moon?"
Vegeta?
What are you talking about? Vegeta's not in Sailor Moon. Did you even watch it? Next type of cosplayer is the pro cosplayer. The pro might sound ridiculous to some people, but they actually make a living off of dressing up as different characters. They usually have a lot of followers on social media and have to post regularly. They also make sure to attend many conventions and will spend hours getting ready. But it's worth it to them because this is how they earn their muns. Next type of cosplayer is the homemade cosplayer.
Shout out to all the homemade cosplayers, because I'd say this is probably the hardest. If it's not the most expensive, it's definitely the most time consuming. making your own things, you start months, if not a year in advance for a convention. You have to plan out each piece meticulously, getting it screen accurate or what have you. And oh man, all the when you go to conventions, like a lot of them, you'll tell if they're not wearing gloves or something that their fingers are blistered. You know, they'll have bloodshot eyes because they stay up all night on their cosplays, or they kept poking themselves in the sewing machine before the night of the convention. So my heart goes out to all the homemade cosplayers.
The homemade is someone who makes all of their costumes at home. Well, maybe an apartment if that's where they live, but whatever. They're super skilled when it comes to sewing and knitting, and they take pride in each new costume that they create. Their favorite thing in the world is when someone asks them, "Whoa, your costume is awesome. Where did you get it?" And they respond with,
"Oh, you mean this old thing? I made it myself."
Next type of cosplayer is the indoors cosplayer. This cosplayer has the urge to cosplay, but doesn't have the courage to show it to the rest of the world.
So, yeah, this is true for a lot of cosplayers. If you're an indoor cosplayer, be proud of it. Come out of the shadows. Let everybody know how awesome you are. We all want to see your cosplay. I don't care what it is. It's awesome. Let us see it. And if you think you're not good enough, then trust me, there's plenty of people who aren't that good that post their pictures. Okay, so post them. We want to see.
They'll set up an outfit, put it on, pose in the mirror for about 20 minutes, and then go into their room and watch anime, and then take it all off as if it never happened. No one ever knows about this secret hobby of theirs. And you know, it really is a tragedy in the end, because they put so much effort, but no one ever sees it, so rest in peace. Last but not least is the dramatic cosplayer. This is the type of person that really puts the play in cosplay. They won't worry about how legitimate their costume is as much as their roleplay is. They're usually extremely loud, friendly, and a little bit too touchy, but they'll go out of their way to convince you and everyone else that they're the real life version of whoever it is that they're trying to portray.
Yeah, those are the best cosplayers. If you find one like that, hang around them. You're gonna have a great time at that convention. You're going to remember your experience, I promise. It's great to have one of those just in your back pocket. Get a friend that's a dramatic cosplayer.
Anyways, those were the 9 types of cosplayers that I could think of. Which one are you, if you're a cosplayer at all? I mean, maybe you're just watching this video and you don't cosplay, but you know, I don't know why you'd click on it if you didn't cosplay. So which type are you? Comment down below.
So, which type of cosplayer are you? Check out MV Perry's channel. He's got tons of other cosplay videos. This guy's really funny. I like a lot of his stuff. For me, I'd probably say pro cosplayer. Not because I think I'm super cool, but you know, I'm on that road. You know, that is a goal of mine. If someone wants to go, hey, here's money, put on this costume, like, that's awesome. It's like, oh, don't even worry about it. I have one right here, but I'll take the money anyway, you know. That's how it's happening in my head. And maybe you're not a cosplayer, maybe you haven't started yet. Maybe cosplaying is something you've never even thought of until you've seen this video. Give it a try if you haven't. And if you don't know what to do, watch this video right here on how to get started closet cosplaying, which is, I guess, another type of cosplayer. You're the kind of person that grabs whatever's in the closet and does the casual cosplay. That's just maybe putting together a shirt and some pants to look like a certain character, or wearing like a school uniform version, or wearing jeans and a t-shirt version of a character. So super casual, low budget. They're a lot of times just as good. I'm sure you've seen the cosplays of Elle. So many Elle cosplays. But yeah, I like that video. I thought it was pretty accurate. Let me know what you thought below. Which one are you? If you think there's any more types of cosplayers, let me know in the comments below. And if you want any more content like this, make sure to subscribe. And if cosplaying helps you to stay in shape like it does for me, then click on my playlist right here, Cosplay Calisthenics, where I've got tons of workouts. Thanks for watching the video, and remember, your results show up when you do.